Hey fellow vault dwellers, it's Angry Turtle, and in this video we are doing some research and taking a closer look into prime receivers, or whatever it will be. In case of some weapons it can be like prime barrel or something like that, but the idea is the same regardless. It changes the ammo type to Ultracite ammo that's way more expensive in exchange for more damage and additional bonus versus Scorch and Scorch Beast. Is it worth it? When it's worth it? That's the question we'll try to answer. And I will be testing several weapons. We'll be taking a look on 50 cal, because in case of this weapon, there is no other receiver, there is only prime or regular, and it's fully ballistic weapon. If we take a look on the weapon workbench, you can see by the numbers that in case of ballistic weapons, changing the receiver from standard to prime seems to offer around 10% damage increase. It changes slightly depending on your already applied bonuses, as this damage increase seems to be fully additive. But if we take a look on something like a Gatling Plasma, here the receiver offers around 25% damage increase. Based on those numbers, we don't know how accurate those are, but that's what we can see, around 25% damage increase. What's significantly more, as this seems to be fully multiplicative. 25% damage increase, not additive like ballistic offers. In the same time, we'll be looking on Gauss shotgun, as you mainly use it for its explosive portion of the damage, but as well, when we look on the receivers, there are two options. There is hardened receiver and prime receiver. Both offers the same damage on the weapon card at least. Will there be a difference versus regular enemies? Will there be a difference versus Scorched? We'll check that, and as well we have some fixers. And here's interesting, as you can see, one is doing 61 on the weapon card, the other one 62. Even though that in theory both supposed to offer the same damage bonus, then I'm not sure exactly where this one extra damage comes from. Is it just a display issue? Is it doing different damage? But we'll investigate it, and I hope you'll be able to choose a correct modification for your weapon. Now about testing setup. For the first test, we'll be using heavy guns with full health heavy gunner build with those perks, without any perks that can affect damage during the combat. We only have follow through for test with the fixer. There is no adrenaline reaction, there is no adrenaline, there is no mutation that can affect our damage when health is changing. Then that's the setup for the test, and let's go for the heavy guns. And we are going to start our test with the 50 cal. First one is anti-armor standard receiver. Later on it will be prime receiver. I'm using only anti-armor weapons because those are like the most universal prefixes. I decided to stick with that for today testing. First volunteer, level 100 super mutant. Let's see how are we doing. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we see how many bullets it will take. Hopefully I will not miss any. And we have 232 bullets left. We used 18. We used 18 bullets with this 50 cal. And now we are going for a prime variant. On paper we can see around 10% damage increase. Okay, I think we are doing slightly better. Don't move, super mutant. Yes. 14 bullets. Then that's quite a good damage increase. Seems to be better than expected. Slightly better than expected in case of the 50 cal. Then I would say it's kind of worth it. If you have flags to craft it for the 50 cal, seems to be worth it. Now let's see the second heavy gun, Gatling Plasma, and we are starting with the standard receiver. Then we are going for the prime. Let's see what will be the difference. And let's see how many rounds. A little bit more. Okay, it's Not too many rounds, around 13. Maybe 12. It depends. Like, it's really hard to shoot one with Gatling Plasma. Let's say 13. And now let's go for a Prime variant that's showing way better damage on the weapon card. Can we do better than a 13? Okay, let's see. Stop moving, please. I think we are doing better. Let me try to fire one. Okay, 9. That's a huge increase. From 13 rounds to 9. We cut it almost by like, no, maybe not half, but a lot. We cut it down a lot. Okay, that's certainly worth it with those heavy guns, even on non-Scorch enemies. Let's see now how much better it will do on Scorch enemies. Those Scorch are not very easy to work with. They're killing themselves, blowing up themselves. Come on. Okay, level 100 Scorch. Let me reload. Okay, please don't move too close. I'm trying to count it. That was a miss. Okay, one miss. Then it should be 2, 3, 7. That should be 13 bullets. Okay, should be 13 bullets. Now let's see the Prime version. Can we do better than 13 bullets? I think we are doing more damage. We missed 2. Okay, I need to count manually. It will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's definitely way better. From 13 to 7. Okay, that's definitely way better than in case of Super Mutants. Now let's see the Gatling Plasma. They do move too much. Yeah, I should probably do it in VATS. 5 bullets didn't kill him, but he stopped moving. Okay, more. Got it, 11. Okay, 11 bullets with regular Gatling Plasma. Now the Prime. Let's see on this guy. How well can we do? We start in VATS. Oh, we're doing way better. That's 3 rounds. Okay. One more. Okay, 6. 6 shots to kill him. That's way better. Okay, that's definitely worth it on those Scorch with the heavy guns. Now we'll test the shotgun. All I did, I swapped in the shotgunner perks, and we are starting with Hardener Receiver on this shotgun. Let's see how much explosive damage we'll be doing, as this is the part we are testing. I will not be charging this shotgun. Just a quick tap shots. Whoa. Okay. It's almost a kill in one shot. Let's double check on other Super Mutant. Will we get the same result? Yes. Almost dead after one shot. Almost dead after one shot. Now, can we expect any difference if you take a Prime one? The Prime Gauss shotgun, can we get one-shot kill? Is there a difference? On paper, they do the same damage. Okay, excuse me, Super Mutants, one of you. Yes, in practice, they're doing the same damage as well. There is no difference. Yeah, there is no difference. It's the same, or difference is so small that it doesn't matter. It's either no difference, or it doesn't matter because it's too small to notice. Yeah, there is no difference, that's my opinion. Now, on Scorched. Okay, back to the Hardener Receiver Gauss shotgun. Let's see. Level 100 Scorch Executioner is one shot. Okay. In that case, we'll not see any difference. What if I kick out Demo Expert, as we need to see some difference? Okay, without Demo Expert, it's between E and D. Okay, let's double check on another level 100 Scotch if there will be the same result. Okay, we have one volunteer in here. Yes, between E and D. Seems to be correct. Now, the Prime variant. Will it do any better? Oh, definitely it is. It's significantly more damage versus those Scorched. Yeah, it's doing significantly more damage. There is a difference between Prime and regular. And here question, worth it? Not worth it? That depends How often do you fight the Scorched? Do you want to use Prime 2 mil instead of regular 2 mil? That will be the question to answer. And now we are on the quick Commando build. And we are starting with Fixer, with powerful automatic receiver on super mutants. We'll be going for the headshots, optimum damage, and then compare with Scorch. Right, level 100 super mutant, headshots. It's 1, 2. After 2 shots, it's between S and U then. Okay, after 2 shots, it's between S and U. Let's confirm the second one will take about the same amount of damage. Yes, between S and U after 2 shots. Now, will there be a difference when I use the Fixer with Prime automatic receiver, different ammo type, and 1 damage difference on the Pip-Boy, whatever that is? And after 2 shots, I'm pretty sure it's like the same. And if there is a difference, it's too small to take it seriously. Yeah, it's the same. There is no difference. This 1 damage is not... I don't know where is it coming from. There is no difference. Gorman ski sword. No, thank you. Okay, let's see on the Scorched. And again, regular Fixer first, then there will be a Prime version. Headshot. Okay, 2 headshots put them down, therefore we need to observe his health after the first shot. So they cannot survive 2 shots with a regular Fixer, then let's see, let's find another one. There he is, Executioner Scorch, level 100. 1 shot put us between U and C on his name. Then that's the baseline. Changing the Fixer, and let's find a new Executioner Scorch. Got another level 100 Executioner Scorch. That's level 60. No, that's not the one we aiming. This one. And yeah, it's better. That's more damage. It's working on those Scorch. It's working. It's significant improvement. It's like, it's visible. You can see it. It's like much more damage when you go for Prime versus Scorch. Then we have our results now. I can tell you it was about what I was expecting, but now you have a proof, and summary will be: first, if you have energy weapon that does offer Prime receiver, it's a great damage improvement across the board. It's even greater damage improvement versus Scorch. Almost always worth it if weapon is energy type. Now, if you have ballistic weapon like a 50 cal that do not have any other receivers but standard and Prime, it does offer visible, decent improvement to damage across the board and really good damage increase versus Scorch type enemies, including Scorch Beast. Then in this case, still worth it, I think. Not as good of a deal as energy weapons, but still worth it. And when we start talking about all those weapons that do offer kind of powerful or whatever the receiver is, like Harnet or powerful, with the same amount of damage as Prime receiver, then the Prime receiver is not worth it across the board. There is no damage increase. There is still good damage increase versus Scorch and Scorch Beast. Worth it or not to Prime the weapon? I would say only if you have problem with Scorched, or if you have too much Prime ammo, Ultracite ammo. But generally I would not go for Prime Fixer, with exception of going for like a speedrun on Scorch Beast Queen. It's most likely not worth it. All those weapons, not worth it. Then we have 3 category of weapons. Energy weapons, almost always worth it, unless you cannot afford the ammo, that's only exception. Ballistic weapons without different receivers, but only standard or Prime. In that case, it's like kind of worth it if you have a lot of flags for ammo. Weapons with other receivers that are equally good, not worth it to make it Prime. If you have any questions, if you found a scenario I didn't cover, Let me know in the comments section. I'm eager to hear from you. And now I think that's everything in the topic. Let me know what you think. And as always, thank you all for watching and see you all in the next one.